Guys, I actually cannot believe we are 9 days out. Like, I was just about to leave to do my cardio and it just hit me. You know, just when I thought my dust diet couldn't get more dusty, we've had changes again. Next year, we will be a new and better version of me, CZ Fit 2.0. Good morning, guys. So it is Friday the 23rd of July. We are a week and 1 day out from my first show of 2021 of the season, the British Finals 2 Bros. And I have done my check-in as usual. We are doing check-ins every day now, just because changes are happening really quickly to make sure that we make those finer changes and, you know, just really get in those finer details. So I'm just going to have a look at my reply now. Basically, my lowest weight recorded was 2 days ago at 47.4. Yesterday was 47.8, which I said I think is the more accurate weight. Today, this morning, it was 48.15, and yesterday was a rest day, so low food as well. So I'm a bit annoyed, although I know that weight is not everything, and realistically it's probably just some water and all of that. But it just goes to show that your weight does change a lot every day. And sometimes it'll go up, sometimes it'll go down. As long as the general trend is going down, that's all that matters. And since last week, it has been down by 800 grams since last week this time, so not too fast. Yeah, it's one of those things where I also do remind my clients as well, like, you know, weight is just one thing. That is why you have your progress photos and everything. So he's just replying now. And he said, you know, video still looks really good. We only did a refeed 2 days ago, so no need to panic about a slightly higher weight. Are using ashwagandha, which is a supplement that does reduce like stress and everything in your body and inflammation. So I think it is just my body is quite inflamed. So I'm gonna go ahead and reply to him quickly, and I will update you guys a little bit more later. So this was my morning check-in. Yep, I was being way too optimistic in saying that today would be a exciting, good check-in day yesterday, and that yesterday was going to be my last 50 minutes of faster cardio, because I still have it. And what's even better is my food has been dropped even more. I honestly didn't think my food would get dropped even more this close to show. But it is my last heavy leg day today, he said, which is good. So now I only have one carb meal on my rest day, which is just 25 grams of oats. We've taken away the 15 grams of cream of rice, which to be fair is fine. I'm actually not fussed about that. And then on my training days, we have taken away 15 grams of cream of rice as well. So now the only carbs I have is my 25 grams of pre-workout oats and my 30 grams of cream of rice post-workout. So just leaving the carbs around my workout, and the rest is literally just white fish and chicken and veggies. To be fair, not fussed, because we are just 9 days out, so it's fine. Like, just a few more days of struggle, but it's just been annoying. I was being a bit too optimistic, I think, and now I'm disappointed. So tip there, don't ever assume that things are going to get better, because they may just get worse, and then you'll be left a bit like rip. So yeah, I'm gonna go get changed, get my ass to the gym, and get another 50 minutes of lovely Stairmaster done. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I am lucky to be able to have access to a Stairmaster. Also about the ashwagandha thing, I did tell him about my knees, so I'm gonna have 2 after my workout and then 2 before bed to help me sleep. So hopefully that will reduce my cortisol and my stress, and hopefully that will help my knees. Who knows? Who knows at this point? We're really just dying out here. Who knows? But only 9 more days to die. 9 days left till I get to be alive again. So let's go do cardio and I will see you guys after cardio. Hello, so back from cardio, and honestly that wasn't too bad. Like, I got there and I was like, oh man, another 50 minutes. But then I was like, you know what, Yang, mind over matter. That is one thing that you have really learned this prep, is that if you, what was that? Oh, my humidifier, my diffuser. If you can just get your mind in the game, your body will follow. So got on that Stairmaster and I was like, you know what, let's challenge myself. I could just complain and just really hate that 15 minutes and struggle through it, or I could be like, hey, let's just try to burn a few more calories. Let's see how much harder I can go. Let's just beat my previous self, you know, just try to be 1% better, because right now we are 9 days out. I need to be slightly leaner, so let's freaking go for it. Like, nothing changes if nothing changes. So yeah, ended up going speed 14, burnt over like I think 100 calories more, and was like, you know what, that actually wasn't too hard. The 50 minutes went pretty fast when you don't think about the fact that it's 15 minutes. And so I guess it's just one of those things again where it's like, it really is mind over matter. Like, it doesn't get easier, but you just get better at just getting shit done. I almost cried afterwards because I was like, wow, I got through another session. And it's just like, I know, I just got emotional because it's one of those things where I'm like, wow, it's so painful, but this is the reason why I just love this sport, because it shows you what you are capable of. Like, when you think you can't, it shows you that you can. And that's just like, I don't know, it hit somewhere. Like, I was like, wow, I love this so much. Got a bit emotional. But also just a quick disclaimer, because again, if you guys have followed my journey, you know that I just want to be clear that what I'm doing is very much for prep, because I know that sometimes I get a bit scared that if I, you know, talk about, you know, what I'm doing too much, people will take it as inspiration or think it's the norm. But look, like, me going to my cardio sessions, focusing on the calories and trying to burn more, is not because I'm obsessed with calories or burning calories, because I do understand that some people struggle with that, and some people do obsess with calories and the numbers burned and really attach, I know that they're really emotionally attached to that. There is a difference between seeing it as just a number. So honestly, it's like the way that you would see, say, the speed that you're running at, or, you know, if you are a competitive runner and you're like, oh, I want to run X miles in X time. That is literally the only reason I look at the calories, because it's a bit more confusing when you look at your level and the time, because you can't, like, it's harder to really gauge, I guess, like, the effort that you're putting in and if you are progressing or just doing better than last time. Whereas the calories burnt in the same amount of time makes it easier for me to track, essentially, you know, on the Stairmaster. Can I push myself a little bit more this session? Well, yeah, I could try just burn a few more calories, and it's a lot easier to kind of track progress. And just saying, like, the calories burnt on the Stairmaster, like what the machine says, is not actually how many calories your body has burned. Like, I just want to make that super clear, because I think some people also think like, oh, the elliptical, the Stairmaster, the treadmill said I burnt 400 calories in X amount of time. That's crazy. That's like a burger. Now I can go eat back a burger or whatever. I don't know, crazy stuff that people think sometimes. Firstly, like, you probably didn't burn 400. It's very individual in terms of how much you actually burnt. I think it's just a nice way to track in terms of like changes, because whilst that number may not be accurate, the change in the number will be accurate, right? So because nothing else changes, like, it's always you on that machine. If, say, one day you burnt 400 calories and the next day you burnt 410, well, you maybe didn't burn 400, but you did burn 10 extra calories more than last time. So that's all I'm saying. Like, that's a way that I've kind of just made sure that I have been progressing with my cardio. And again, like, if you are just looking to live a healthier lifestyle and all that, you don't really need to be focused so much on a number and trying to beat the amount of calories you've burnt each time, unless you have a specific goal, right? And just like, yeah, even if you do, just don't attach it to emotions. I think that's just what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just another kind of point of data. It's like when you go to the leg press and you try to hit more like reps or something. It's like, you know, like, you don't attach any of that to who you are as a human being, if that makes sense. But I think sometimes when it comes to calories and everything, it does get a bit blurry because people do get a bit sensitive, and it can be triggering for some. So I just wanted to make that clear. But anyways, I'm gonna pretty much just have my normal training day meals now. I've got my last leg workout today. Final push. It's my single leg press day with my RDLs. No hip thrust actually. So 2 days ago was my last hip thrust, like heavy hip thrust session, which is kind of nice because the hip thrust has been a bit of a mental block for me lately. So yeah, we're gonna go smash that later on today after work. Meals are pretty much all the same as what I usually have on my training days. So yeah, just chicken, veggies, white fish, my egg pancakes. I actually messaged my coach. I was like, hey, like, if you need to just drop food a bit more, I don't mind pushing a bit more. Like, at this point, I don't care about hunger, I don't care about anything, I just want to bring my best. And it was just me questioning, because I was like, I don't want him to feel like because I'm hungry or that I'm struggling a little bit that he's not going to push as hard, and just wait it out a bit. I was like, look, if you want to, remove everything. Like, I genuinely do not care at this point. And he was like, champ, like, I don't care about your feelings, I just care about how you look. And if we needed to push harder, I would have done a bigger drop, but we don't need to. And I was like, okay, I just wanted to double check just to make sure that you did not have, you know, you did not account for my feelings or my hunger levels at all when making the change. Because I just feel like the change isn't big. Like, it's just 30 grams in total less of cream of rice on those 2 days. So yeah, I think I might be going crazy. I honestly wouldn't even care if he was like, just don't eat up it. Okay, cool. Just 9 days left. I just want to make sure that I have given everything my all and that there are no stones left unturned. But yeah, luckily we don't need that big of a push. Hopefully he is correct. That is an update for 9 days out. I think this is very different from last prep, because last prep I think I was literally living my best life at 9 days out, and it was just like increase of food every day, like him being like, don't go over your 5k steps, which was so hard for me. Whereas this year it's more like, we're 9 days out, continue with cardio, less food now. But you know what, like, every prep is different. Your body always changes, circumstances change, how your body responds changes, and that's just the beauty of being a human being. So we'll take it as it is, we'll take it each day, we'll see what happens in tomorrow's check-in, and we'll just go with the flow. You know, you just have to do what it takes, really. Do what you have to do to get to where you want to be. I'm just gonna crack on with work now. Yeah, I'll see if I catch you guys at the gym. If not, probably in tomorrow's check-in. I hope this is somewhat interesting. At the end of the day, like, it's just me documenting my journey, because I just want to inspire you guys to go pursue your dreams. And I just hope that me showing up every day to get my cardio done, to get, you know, my shit that I need to get done, also inspires you to push through those hard days, and to know that, you know, if you set your mind to something and if you show up every day consistently, you will get there. last leg day of prep, heavy leg day of prep 2021 done. I'm just trying to change the lighting here, it's a bit too dark. But look at those. Hello quads. Hello. My zoom is so slow. This is painfully slow. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, to be fair. I'm glad I changed gyms. I'm glad I came to this gym because my gym is like silent compared to this and there's no atmosphere whatsoever. And I think I really would have struggled a lot more in my gym. But yeah, done and dusted. Now we just have pump up workouts for my glutes left, and then it's all upper body from here, which you guys know is my absolute favorite at the moment. So yeah. What am I doing in my hands? Honestly guys, I'm so tired I don't even like, I move my body and I don't even know what I'm doing, but no, I just have cardio to do, but that's chill. It's 12 minutes, easy peasy. 9 days out. Oh my god, can we just, this lighting is crazy. Look how like, oh my god, that's disgusting. If someone like came and just like gave me a paper cut, I think I would bleed out. Thing is though, like, you guys may think, oh, she's so conditioned now, like, look at her upper body, why is she still doing cardio? But it's the lower body. Girls always hold on to fat. I'm sorry, I'm covering my face. In the lower body, so we need my glutes and hamstrings just to come in tighter. So it doesn't matter how lean your upper body is, you are as lean as your fattest body part essentially. And for girls, that's always the legs and hamstrings and glutes. Guys, I actually cannot believe we are 9 days out. Like, I was just about to leave to do my cardio and it just hit me. Because, I don't know, like, it's really crazy. Like, it's crazy how fast time goes when you're on prep, but also how slow it goes. Like, sometimes the days just drag out because you have no energy, and every minute you're just thinking about the next thing you have to do. And like, you know, like, brushing your hair is tiring, getting out of bed, standing up, even posing is just like, I don't know how to describe the tiredness that you get on prep. Like, I think you just have to prep yourself to know. It's like a different level of fatigue. So those days go so slow, but then when you come towards the end, like just before peak week, like week 2, like 2-3 weeks out, you are completely dead. But it kind of goes fast at the same time. Like, you wake up one day and you're like, holy crap, it's show day. Where did the past like 19 weeks go? And it's the most rewarding feeling because it's like, wow, I actually showed up, you know, like every day for 19 weeks and it's all come together. And I guess that's also why, like, when people ask, why do you do this? It's like, it's for the journey. Like, you learn so much about yourself through the whole prep and everything. And it's really not for show day, I guess, because as I've said before, show day is literally like 1% of the whole thing. Like, 19 weeks versus like 1 day is really like if you do it just for the bikini and the stage, it's really not worth it. Like, dying for 19 weeks just for, like, you know, you can hop in a bikini and go on stage any other time, I think. Not really, but you get what I mean. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go do my HIIT cardio just on the Stairmaster. This gym is absolutely boiling. I don't think there's aircon, so that's going to be fun. I'm actually probably gonna sweat from HIIT compared to my usual gym, which is freezing, which is kind of nice because I don't end up sweating too much and I can leave pretty, like, you know, put together. But yeah, gonna get that done and then we're back home resting up. And yeah, and that's 9 days out. Good morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet of my last leg workout. I'm so glad I went to that gym actually. Like, the atmosphere was so nice and it was really nice just kind of changing things up. It is the next morning, so it is Saturday the 24th of July, so we are officially pretty much a week out by tomorrow. So it is kind of peak week, and jokes on me, I have had my check-in response. So firstly, my scale decided to stop working. I've changed the batteries, I've done everything, it's just not working. and it gives me an error sign, and then like after 30 minutes of battling with it, I managed to like I managed to weigh myself once before it then turned off. So my weight on the scale was 46.35, but I don't think that's accurate. I think that's my scale just being stupid. So I also weighed myself on Heine's scale, which was 49.1, so that is like a 2 kg difference, 2 kg difference. So clearly there is something up. So that's really annoying because I actually don't know how much I weigh today. I've ordered a new scale and it's arriving today, but I'm so OCD with these things. Like I want to use the same scale, especially through prep. Like you want to keep things consistent, and the fact that my scale has now broken. Happy peak week. But what's even better, yeah, so changes, you know, just when I thought my dust diet couldn't get more dusty, we've had changes again since yesterday. So my training day, now we've also had my berries removed. So yeah, not a big deal, I know, but it's just like I didn't think we'd be making changes on this way with reducing food even more on peak week. And what's even better too is I now have extra cardio in the weekend. So usually I have my 5 times 50 minutes of fast cardio during the week, which I've done already. And then I told my coach basically like today's plan was just my 12 minutes of HIIT post-workout training today, and he was like, oh, you're not doing faster cardio today? And I was like, no, because my gym opens at 10. And he was like, all right, okay, well, cardio plans for today will be 16 minutes of HIIT instead, and then I want you to do 25 minutes of list afterwards. So yeah. And then for water, I am aiming to have around at least 5 to 6 liters. I'm just going to track today to see how much water I am having and to let him know tomorrow. Just because we will be loading on water, and then during this next week we'll probably be pulling it back, and then we will be adding in dandelion root and vitamin C closer to show. But for today, extra cardio and less food. Happy freaking peak week. Did not see this one coming. Full of surprises here, aren't we? So yeah, I'm gonna get my chickens done for my Saturday, girls. And then I will be meeting my friend at the gym, and we're just gonna go, and she's gonna do her cardio, so I guess it'll be fun. We'll be doing cardio together. Now I'll get my upper body training done and more cardio. Oh, so much fun. It just feels like I don't know when the day will come where I can actually have cardio eased off and more food. Who knows? Don't know what to expect nowadays. But yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys later.